I really like the arts and spiritual aspects and teachings from different cultures. Obviously, I wasn't born in Japan, but over the years, I've studied Japanese, both meditation and other forms of arts. And I find that it's a pretty incredible culture. My name is Vasken Kalayjian, and I guess I have to say that I'm an artist. I also teach meditation, and I also really enjoy being in the business world. I have had several companies. Mostly, first I had a graphics communication design company, then a branding agency, which I continue to run and do a lot of branding projects. So today I'm just going to work with a small brush. Traditionally, there would be a process in the beginning to grind the sumi ink. Sumi ink is made from charcoal and water. In the grinding, it's a meditation. You become conscious of your breath as you grind the sumi ink in a piece of marble. The brush is always entering at an angle like this, and it's always as you come in, you rest. And this is kind of an indicative of your spine, where you are. And the breath as you enter, as you rest, and then. And it's moving like always in a circular movement like that. The meaning of this character is mindfulness. Mindfulness is such a big word. In Chinese it's Nian, in Japanese it's Nen. It's a really important thing. It's really being mindful of your breath and the moment and being in the present moment rather than allowing your mind to race around thinking about what you're going to do next, or the past, or regrets, or the good old days, or fears, or anticipation, or just being in the right here, right now, and nothing else. If I can be right here, right now, and nothing else, that's a really, really mindful moment. Painting is my medium. Working with oil paint, I like hand-mixed pigments on canvas. I like that feeling of oil, the smell of oil. I guess I've been interested, and I've been doing my art my whole life. I went to art school. I studied at Pratt. I started in fine arts, although I quickly changed to communications because I really liked the business aspect of art. Even though I continued my passion to paint and draw throughout the years, but I didn't really fully participate in the whole gallery scene and trying to make a living out of art. Because I had the business which offered a comfortable life for me and my family, what I wanted to do is do the painting just for me on my own terms, rather than what I always find with artists, even like Picasso and famous artists. When something sells, their tendency is always to duplicate that because it's selling. People are interested, and critics have said something about it, so they become a factory. So I really didn't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen to my work. I want to do it on my own terms. I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it, not because of collectors and galleries and so on. Although I very much like when people buy my art and they appreciate it and hang it. It's very satisfying, but not to compromise my art. Coming from a large family, I'm the youngest of the 5. Since already in my family there were other important roles that were taken, like my older brother is a priest, and then my sister is an excellent writer. She's a principal, she's an educator, and we have a doctor. And then I have my other brother. He's a very sensitive soul. He writes beautiful poetry at night, and he's a tax agent by day, so he's a very interesting character. So you could see that, you know, there were all these siblings with other wonderful accomplishments, and they all have masters and PhDs and doctorate degrees. I have to say that what really interests me in life is learning and growing through knowledge, but it's not really book knowledge like accumulating degrees. Really, I'm interested in philosophies and ancient teachings, and I'm interested in all different kinds of esoteric ideas. You know, I like to get into the essence of different teachings, you know, religions, but not in terms of comparative religion like in academia, but more like practicing it and getting to the essence. When you peel away the outer costumes and the outer nationality, the language and so on, and the country of the origin takes on the coloring. When you peel all that away, what is the essence? This essential teachings is what I'm interested in. Sometimes people ask, what is the purpose of it? There's really no purpose other than knowing. At the end of the day, it's all about consciousness. How do I become more conscious in this moment? And how do I allow that consciousness to flow through me in everything that I do, whether it's art or business or meditation or just interacting with people? It's not really that important what you end up making on the paper, the mark. It's much more about being in the moment and being mindful of the moment, you know, your posture, your state of mind, and the breath. The final result on paper, the mark that you're making, is really a reflection of your inner state, what state you are mentally. And if you're not at a good peaceful state, then it shows.